fucking job just fired me for robbing the safe. When I clearly told them in an interview, they tried to put me on drive-through. I said, no, I can't do no register. I can't be around no money. I'm broke as hell. I might get thirsty. So they was like, okay, we gonna keep you on dishes. But today, the fucking night shift manager gonna go open the safe, and I'm sitting here looking at her. She bent down counting the money. Boy, when I tell you I started sweating, my palms started itching. My motherfucking sweat was pouring down my face profusely as if I just got out the shower and it was water dropping. The whole time I'm rocking back and forth like this, like, no. And then my body kept going this way. And I'm like, no, I'm making the right decision. I'm like, no, don't do it. But then I got a sign. Everybody that was in the store, they took off towards the back of the store. And they went out towards the back to blow some shit. And that was my sign. I was like, man, that's like God showing me, giving me a sign. So I went in there and closed the door, and I apologized and everything. I was like, I'm sorry. She was like, what you mean? I was like, move. She was like, what you talking about? No, stop playing. I said, move the fuck out the way. On some real shit, move the fuck out the way. And I was stern because I had to be quick. And she moved the fuck up out the way. And I got that shit. So I'm still on the clock, mind you know. I'm like, just don't tell nobody. I'm like, just close it. Don't tell nobody. This bitch gonna tell. I'm like, you snitch ass motherfucker. She like, I can get in trouble. I'm like, no, it's on. I'm like, when the fucking police leave, it's on. But they fired me. They fired me. And I left before the police got there. But I'm gonna double back down though because.
Bruh, I'm so confused, and I hope he's trolling. I really do hope he's trolling. What was you expecting? For one, he got to be trolling because nobody would be that dumb to rob a store where there's cameras. Two, you rob a store when there's a witness on the scene being your coworker. Come on, bro. We can't be fabricating these stories just for views. And that's what I think. I think that's what he's doing. I almost believed him. But just see what we are, man. Just see how what we put out on the internet, right? I'm gonna double back down, though. I'm reading the comments and stuff like that. Dog, why do I believe you? Clearly they were I actually believe this guy actually robbed the store. He actually robbed the safe and then literally would go back to work as if nothing was gonna ever happen, but.
In my hood, we don't tolerate snitching. We don't tolerate that bullshit. Like, if you was gonna tell, you should have never told. See what I'm saying? But yeah, this some bullshit, man. And I just want everybody, man, to rally for me, man. They fired me fucked up because I told them in the beginning, I cannot be around no money.
So you want a lawsuit because you don't have no self-discipline to do the right thing and to not steal and actually earn your way to the bag. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. And this is the mess that I just got to shake my head when I see these videos pop up. You know what I'm saying? You deserve to be fired. You deserve to be fired. Go back to the corner. Sling your little dope, whatever you've been doing. You obviously been in this position before, and this isn't the first time you've done this. And that's if he's not trolling. Because he could be trolling, guys. He could be trolling, but.
Especially this fire job from Home Depot. I'm literally just getting fired right now. Due to time and attendance, because of how shit is with my kid and everything. I feel like I'm only crying right now because I expected to get fired like a little while ago. But a couple of days ago, I spoke to them and let them know everything that I had going on and like what things was gonna be or whatever it was gonna be. And randomly today, I'm supposed to get off at 4 o'clock. At like 3 o'clock, they called me into the back and they fired me. So now I don't have a job. Now my kid can't go to school anymore. Basically just hit rock bottom anyway. I guess I'm going to vlog since I have a whole lot more time. About like what do I do from here and where we go from here. And I'm just gonna see like this shenanigans.
Yeah, and see, I wish he actually gave full context. A little bit more context. Obviously, scheduling could be tough, right? It could be tough. It could be tough being a single mother, the kid, the whole nine, especially if you don't have a support system. But that's why I say we got to be careful with who we decide to have children with. Obviously, we're not going to always make the right decisions every single time. But she, as a lady that has a child, should be in a position to where she is married first and foremost. Some of y'all disagree with that. Marriage don't have nothing to do with it. Again, I'm speaking from a biblical standpoint. If you guys live your alternative lifestyles, you're so happy to do so. But she should be married, right? Husband is ultimately grinding it out, providing. If it's a situation where she ultimately really does have to work and it outweighs putting your child in daycare, because a lot of people don't think about that too. It makes no sense to have the mother go to work if her income doesn't exceed the cost it would be for daycare. It just doesn't. You stay home, you raise your kids, you know what you're instilling in your kids, what you're feeding in your kids. And obviously you do extracurriculars so your kid has some type of outside involvement with other children their age. But ultimately, the mother should be fully hands-on until that kid starts pre-K. And so when we see ourselves in a situation like this, it could be stressful. It could be stressful just doing everything you think you can. You're trying to do the right thing. You got your kid in school. Woman seems like she has no support system, and then you get fired because of attendance. That's a pretty tough pill to swallow. And these are the type of women I have empathy for.
I'm so fucking tired, bro. I'm tired of fucking being here. I work at this fuck-ass job, and these people just fired me today. I work my ass off here, and there's one job that I actually really like, and I work with people that I actually really like, and I treat my clients like their family. And these people just fire me and try to tell me that I have 11 occurrences when I don't, and I know I don't.
I'm assuming tardies, occurrences. I don't know what occurrences.
I'm just so over it, y'all. I'm just so over it. Them firing me has literally hurt my feelings to my core. And I don't know what's next, y'all. Because content ain't paying my bills. I don't know what I'm going to do now. I don't know. I really don't know. Y'all.
Yeah, man. And I always say this, never put your faith in an employer. I've been the employer. I am an employer, but I've also been the employee. Back during the big mass tech layoff in 2023, 2024, I was affected. One of the top performers on my team didn't understand it. Just did not make sense. But I simultaneously already had a business on the side up and running that saved me financially. Saved me financially. You guys gotta always have a plan A, a plan B, a plan C. Never trust your employer. Even with me, business change. And if I can keep somebody, I will. If I can't, then I just can't. So let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. I love you. I appreciate you guys for rocking with me. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.